Mr. Cody Campbell, Mr. Derek Rummel. They'll be your umpires for this one. So please make some noise. Let's hear it for them. Let's hear it for Zambia as they come onto the pitch. Kelly Cranor, Victoria Evans, Lauren Watson, Audrey Logan. In the men's section for Zambia. Come on, guys. Let's see out there. Mike Cranor, John Ray, Damien Harris is the captain of Zambia, along with Gordon Ray. Jesus Christ. Let's go, guys. Okay, and from the northern end, New Zealand will come out. Their captain, Russell Ty, leads them out with Kyla Hill, Gemma Murray, Beth Peaker and Mirren Ty in the ladies' sections. Jarrod Richardson, Jason White, Beaumore, and of course Captain Russell Ty in there. Ladies and gentlemen, we mentioned our umpires Cody Campbell and Derek Rummel. Our referee is Stuart Neal. We'll be playing 8 6-minute chukkers in this final as we build up towards the big one at 2 p.m, ladies and gentlemen. The playoff for first place, of course, at 2 p.m. Australia, South Africa. Make sure you're here for that. But as they line up, I'd like to welcome onto the pitch the IPC President, Mr. Gil Matthey, along with representing New Zealand, Neil Smith, and representing Zambia, Henry Beckett. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to be upstanding, please. Gentlemen, remove your hats for the Zambian national anthem.
With and blessed by God's good hand. Let us go, our people, join as one, brothers under the sun. Oh, one, strong and free. One land and one nation is our cry. Dignity and peace needs Zambia's sky, like a noble eagle in its flight. Zambia, praise to thee, oh one, strong and free. Praise be to God, praise be, bless our nation. Zambia, Zambia, free men we stand under the flag of our land. Zambia, praise to thee, oh one, strong and free.
Please remain standing for the New Zealand national anthem. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for our two international teams. New Zealand, Zambia. Get your seats, strap yourselves in. Here we go. We're going on a wild ride for 8 6-minute chuckers. The Zambians, one of the newest, in fact, the newest country into the top 8 in World Polocrosse. It's great to have you here at our Adina World Cup 2019, Zambia. They set up camp alongside our broadcast box here earlier in the week, and they've certainly added some colour and noise to the 2019 Adina World Cup. New Zealand are here, our visitors from across the ditch. They've had some highs, they've had some lows during the week, New Zealand, but they're here in the playoff for 3 and 4 in the final series of our Adina World Cup. Umpires will start the match with our 6 lady players. Of course, the interchange bench comes into play, ladies and gentlemen, after chucker number 2. But we've got 6 ladies out there at the moment. Kyla Hill at the front for New Zealand in the white and black t-shirt. Kelly Cranor there for Zambia in the red. Let's go. Out the back, the first touch should come for Beth Peaker out there. She left it on the deck. Backing her up was the number 2, and it looks like a Zambia ball. That lady is Kelly Cranor. For the Zambians, first goal scoring opportunity in the final. This is Kelly Cranor. She's wearing the number 1 shirt. She's the goal scorer. Pony just needs a little loosen up. Motor's a little bit cold now. He starts to run on for Kelly Cranor. Down towards the scoring zone she goes. Out into Devil's Corner. Bounce regathered there. And a whistle sounds. Whistle sounding timeout. So we're chucker 1, the ladies play in chucker 1. Of course, then after 6 minutes, we'll change to our men's section. And until we get 8 chuckers completed, ladies and gentlemen. 8 6-minute chuckers. That's how we'll run. And it's Kelly Cranor. The Zambians receive a penalty out of that, so she'll take it from the marked line there. That's the quarter line. Ball must be passed or bounced across that painted line down there. That's Cranor forward with the first goal of the final. Zambia lead 1-0, early exchanges of the New Zealand-Zambia clash. And the ball goes, bouncing high up a racket there. First lady to turn was, that was Lauren Watson out of there. Watson, one of the most experienced World Cup players for Zambia in her third World Cup, this young lady. Representing her country, here's Lauren Watson. What a pass away to Cranor, some room to move. Sends the Bay Pony on a mission to the goal scoring zone. Got some company now. The 3 up on her shoulder, but she went on with it. Cranor through number 2. The score, ball the line up, bouncing out there for the 3s. They had a go at it. Watson couldn't handle it. This lady's got a Beau, Kyla Hill. Kyla Hill, New Zealand number 1 and goal thrower. Steady to the goal post. They open their account, the Kiwis. They've got a goal on the board. The metadata big screen bringing us live action and also action replays along with the score up there, ladies and gentlemen. If you miss it live, you can see it on the metadata big screen. Here's Zambia out of the lane, up on the ball. Number 2 player, Victoria Evans there with the carry work. Nice couple of nice turns by the Bay. Does she let it go? Yeah, gives it up to number 1, Kelly Cranor. Cranor downtown, held up by some Kiwi defence. Cranor. Centre field play for the Zambian number 1. A left-handed carry. Players can be either carry that racket in left or right hand. Of course, they can't interchange throughout a match. As Cranor gets her 3rd for the game. Third for the chucker, in fact.
Because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. I say you look so fine that I really want to make you mine.
Ball to the line-up, should be a Kiwi ball, is it? Yeah, they flick it along, couldn't pick it up the first time. Ball still rolling, and it's going to be a Black Ferns. Yeah, they've got it, the Kiwi number 1, Kyla Hill, away. Some open country in front of her, down to the line. Easy peasy, Japanesey for Kyla Hill. She gets a second. They go out in front of the flags there, a little westerly breeze coming across the main field here at Morgan Park. That was a Zambian ball, but they lost it out of the back of the racket. And now whistle sounding there. Wait for a decision from our umpires, Mr. Cody Campbell and Mr. Derek Rummel. We in chucker 1 of a 6-chucker game with a 3-2 scoreline. The Zambians away to a flyer, but the Kiwis with a couple to get them back in the match at 3-2. Okay, we're going to go to the sideline. Both teams at fault there was the ruling for umpires, so we'll take them back and start them at square one on the sideline in front of the flags. Okay, someone not lining up correctly there, so a Zambian free throw. Kelly Cranor will take the free throw from right in centre field there. Umpire wants some clean country. Cranor, the left-hander. He left it on the deck. Kiwi ball. Kyla Hill. Kyla Hill's got the pill. Kyla Hill, away she goes. Dropped it out of the back of the net, did she? Yes, on the deck. Should be a New Zealand ball, though. Going back quickly. New Zealand cover the mistake and coming up with it there. The ball carrier for New Zealand will head downtown. Looking for that goal-scoring area. That lady is Beth Peaker there for New Zealand. Doing the carry work. Gave it up to Hill. Hill in for the equaliser. 3 plays 3. 3-all. We're back in centre field, the ball bouncing high up a racket there and falling out for the red shirts. Breaking out of there quickly was Lauren Watson. Watson playing the number 3 and fullback for the Zambian ladies section. First chucker out here at IOR Morgan Park. Watson gets rid of it. Away to a support player in Cranor. Cranor up to the goal scoring zone. Bounce, regather, straight to the D. Through the sticks, goal. We go to the first break, 4-3, Zambia over New Zealand.
Traditional Australian saddlery, manufacturing right here on the Darling Downs. Visit us at 217 Anzac Avenue, Toowoomba, or australianstockmansaddlery.com.au.
Okay, we're set for a start. Chucker number 2. Umpires are with us. We've got our men's sections out there. New Zealand represented by Jarrod, Richardson, Jason White, Beau there in the number 3 shirt. Zambia have Mike Cranor, John Ray, Damien Harris, their captain, in the number 3. Okay, in they come. Umpire ball in hand. Brings them into the line. Brings them in, delivers ball into the 3s, bouncing off a couple of ponies there. It's bouncing down on the ground and coming up with it, that man Cranor. Mikey Cranor, first touch of the ball in the final. The Bay pony working nicely, centre field, Cranor. Let's see what he can do in the scoring box down there for Zambia. Cranor, the red number 1, still working, looking to get down in there, bounces across that penalty line. Got some company though from Beau, the Kiwi number 3. Let's see if he can run past Moore. He goes up on his shoulder, couldn't run around the front. Moore in solid defence for the Kiwis. The goalkeepers like that one. 5 plays 3. Inside, it's put away towards a Zambia player, but it's stolen on the bounce there by Jarrod Richardson, the Kiwi number 1, who'll throw the goal at the other end. 5 plays 4. Oh, plenty of action to come in this one, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing 8 6-minute chuckers. 8 6-minute chuckers in the final. Ball goes to the line-up, bouncing around down in there. The Kiwis look like they had it there, but now big ruck centre field. Well, you've got to be pretty brave to stick your head in that one. The ball is on the racket of the back rower there. Damien Harris, Zambian captain, jumps the chestnut funny forward. Looking to run by that man there in Richardson. Richardson got a tap on him, couldn't get the ball out. Harris downfield, big bombing pass in towards his number 1 in Cranor. And a whistle sounding there. Illegal riding by the Kiwi number 3. New Zealand number 3 ping there. And it's going to be a free throw from in front of the post. And he takes the free throw to make it 6-4. Ball with the umpire, bouncing off a racket down to the 3s. Moore look like he's got it. Jess, he's got it. Moore gave it away to the number 1. Richardson, open country in front of him. They get one back, New Zealand. 6 plays 5. So 2-all in the men's section so far. That's going to be a Zambian ball. Oh, lovely pick-up, but under the pump, the number 3 going away to Cranor. Cranor sends the pony on a mission down towards the goal-scoring zone. Regathers the ball, throws the goal. 7-5. Ball goes to the line, down for Zambia. The number 2 man's got it. He gave it away to Cranor. Can he pick it up? No. They put it on the ground. You can't do that. Who's got it? Oh, nice backup work coming about from the Zambian number 2. He's relieved of the ball, but a whistle sounds. Umpires will come up to the line, and it's going to be a Zambian free throw. The man to take it, Mike Cranor. From outside the box, he plays on. Cranor floats it out towards that number 3 sitting there was Beau. Moore had a couple of goes at the racket, but Cranor's up to that challenge. He gets him out by 3 goals now, Mike Cranor. 8 plays 5. Not happy with the line up there, giving New Zealand a free throw. The throw is taken by Richardson straight to Beau.
Can you put a couple of ads out all merchandise half price?
There we are, Beau in possession for New Zealand. Beau with the carry work. Richardson held up in back play at the moment by Cranor. Richardson trying to work his way downtown. Beau held up also for a run now. He sees a bit of open country. Oh, he tried to put the bomb up over the top. It's knocked on the ground. Oh, that's a red ball. Oh, no. Well, the Kiwis, they should have had a goal. Now it's going to be a red goal the other end of the field. The ball is in the racket of the back row on number 3, Damien Harris. Harris gave it away to Cranor. Cranor a turn, a wheel. Away from there, down towards the scoring zone. Cranor got him behind. Beau up with the bounce into the circle. Is that a goal? Everyone's happy with it. That'll do for a goal. 9 plays 5. Oh, gee, that's a turnaround. Should have been a goal the other end for the New Zealand side. They need to fight harder than that, New Zealand, if they're going to stay in touch with these guys. The Zambians on a roll at the moment. 9-5. Chucker number 2. Ball to line up. Into the 3s it goes. Moore had a crack at it. Couldn't pick it up. Still on the deck. Now it goes high in the air. Bouncing. And that is time. Time at the end of 2. We'll be back shortly with Chucker number 3.
Australian-built Athena Country Master. It's tougher than you.
I love it. And I know she'll be the death of me. At least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me. The worst is yet to come. All the misery was necessary when we're deep in love. Yes, I know. Girl, I know. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it. I can feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it.
The ladies sections are back with us. Kyla Hill at the front there for New Zealand. Off the bench comes Mirren Tai for the Kiwis in the number 2 shirt, and Beth Peaker at 3. Kelly Cranor for Zimbabwe in the 1 shirt. Victoria Evans 2. Audrey Logan, the super sub, in at number 3. So the first lineup of Chucker number 3, and that lady is Kyla Hill. They need some goals, the Kiwis. Got it blasted off the pitch there in Chucker number 2, and that is Kyla Hill with a good opening goal of Chucker number 3 to make us 9-6. Ball goes to the line-up. Should be another Kiwi ball. Yes, it is. The fullback's got it. That's Beth Peaker. Peaker up. Gave it to Kyla Hill. Hill out in the corner. Put it on the ground. Can she get it back? Kyla Hill. Oh, nicely done. Yes, into the goalpost. She gets another one. 9 plays 7. Couple of important goals for the Kiwis to open their account in Chucker 3. we got? Another Kiwi ball. Yes, it is. Dragging is Kyla Hill. Well, she's everywhere, this girl. Hill on her own to the D. There's number 8. 3 unanswered goals gets them right back in the game. We'd like to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that all merchandise lines are reduced to half price at the merchandise store for this afternoon and the remainder of today. So all merchandise lines half price. Please call and see the girls down there and get a souvenir from the 2019 Adina World Cup at half price. Right into the lineup it goes. The back rowers looks like she's got it again for New Zealand. No, she left it on the ground. Oh, no. Should have been the equalising goal, but Zambia have it. Zambia through the number 2, Victoria Evans. Have we got a whistle? Yes, we have. Umpires not happy with something there and pinging the New Zealand defence there. So this lady will take the free throw. Kelly Cranor will take the free throw for Zambia. It's 9 goals to 8. Zambia goalless in this chocker so far. We've seen 3 this southern end of the paddock from the racket of Kyla Hill. As she plays on now, Kelly Cranor runs up on the shoulder of the number 3 in Beth Pika. Pika's done a job and it took it off her. It's bouncing back into centre field. She had to come out and try and get it back. Bit of traffic there and a whistle sounds. Time off. Again, we remind you, ladies and gentlemen, about that half-price merchandise at the merchandise stall down there at the northern end of the clubhouse. Get along there for half-price merchandise. Lots of good gear there. Make sure you get a souvenir from the 2019 Adina World Cup. Score is 9 goals to 8 in favour of Zambia. We're in chucker number 3 of the. This is the playoff for 3rd and 4th spots in the 2019 Adina World Cup. And don't forget, of course, the big one at 2 p.m. today, Australia v South Africa, for the side the world champions in Polocrosse 2019. This is going to be a free throw for New Zealand down there. Umpires consulting the match referee about that one, and they play on from down there. That's Beth Pika with the free throw, New Zealand. New Zealand looking to level it up here if they're good enough to swing at the other end and convert the goal. Beth Pika taking a little bit of time to set the play up here for New Zealand. She goes around. She's got some company there from Zambia number 2 in Victoria Evans, but Pika now sees a bit of country in front of her. Downtown, looking at the hill. Oh, no, that didn't work. Carried over. Umpire right on the spot, saw the signal from him and carried across that penalty line. Ball must leave the racket before that pony crosses the painted line. The lady taking the free throw is Audrey Logan. Audrey Logan, the number 3, Zambian number 3. Possession, the left-handed number 3 with a carry work now. She got up to number 1. She knows how to run to the goal post. Kelly Cranor jammed up in a blocked up for a run there by the New Zealand defence. She had to go back the other way. Cranor now, she sees a bit of territory in front of her. Cranor down there, goes up beside Beth Pika over the top. Is that good? The flags are up. That'll do for a goal. too much ball in this one, Zambia, but they certainly made that one count to get them to double figures at 10 plays 8. Here come the Kiwis, though. They're not done with yet in chucker number 3. That's the back rower. That is Beth Pico, I reckon, with a carry work direct to the racket of Kyla Hill. Hill, a little stack in front on the bay. She's up on the D there, and she flicks it through for number 9. She's steady with Kyla Hill, but she gets the job done. 10 plays 9. In she goes, out she comes, ball on the deck, Kiwi ball, yeah, Beth Pico. Here we go. Come on. Here's Kyla Hill on the flashes onto the ball, puts the bounce down, gets the goal, 10 all. Well, what a chucker from Kyla Hill. It's a 5-1 chucker to the Kiwis in chucker number 3. 5 from the racket of Kyla Hill, just 1 the other end from Kelly Cranor. Time for a Zimbabwean goal, is it? No, it's not. It's Beth Pico. She's had a feast of ball out the back there for the Kiwis. Pico checks it up, goes in behind the defence of the Reds. Up forward, looking for Hill. Does she let it go? Hangs on to it. Now she put it back over the top. It's falling, bouncing on the ground. The fullback's got it for Zambia. She was there, Audrey Logan, in great position. Logan, centre fields the ball. Up to the number 1. Room to move, Kelly Cranor. Defence comes at her. Can they get the ball off her? She's still got it. She's carrying it forward. Whistle sounds over the horse. The hoot is gone. Call it off, ladies. That's the end of chucker number 3. We've got a scoreline that says 10 plays 10 after 3.
Toyota, committed to a great deal, committed to the future. Okay, here we go, chucker number 4. The men's sections are back with us. We're going through 8 chuckers in the final, ladies and gentlemen, aside positions 3 and 4 in the 2019 Adina World Cup. And we're going to start chucker 4 with a penalty. It's going to be taken northern end of the field, a Kiwi free throw. Score is 10, plays 10. We're locked up after 3. Righto. Umpires will give us time on very shortly. Time on, they said. It's play from here. That man is Jarrod Richardson, the New Zealand number 1, with a flick out and the trap in the net. Richardson, White and Moore. That's the New Zealand section. There's no change there for the New Zealanders. On the field for Zambia in the number 2 shirt is Gordon Ray. He's out there now with Mike Cranor in the 1, Damien Harris the captain at 3. This man is Jarrod Richardson. Richardson downtown, up towards the goal scoring zone he goes, got him behind the 3. Easy start for Jarrod Richardson. Round of the D he goes and slots the goal. And timeout, please.
I feel so close to you right now, it's a force field. I wear my heart up on my sleeve like a big deal. Your love pours down on me, surround me like a waterfall. And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now.
I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything. Magic is in the air, there ain't no science here, so come get your everything. I made no promises, I can't do golden rings, but I'll give you everything. Magic is in the air, there ain't no science here, so come get your everything.
To some, it's called a truck. But to those who know, it can easily be called success for your business and quality of life for your family. After over 50 years supplying trucks to industry, Carroll Truck Sales is the family-owned business that understands the importance of sourcing, custom fabricating, and warranting a reliable second-hand truck for your needs. Find a truck you can depend on at Carroll Truck Sales.
Morgan & English Commercial Lawyers, a boutique legal practice that specialises in agribusiness. Our focus is within the beef production, processing, infrastructure, cropping and thoroughbred industries. Australia's agribusiness sector faces an unparalleled opportunity for growth and investment. Decades of experience allows us to turn your potential into a commercial reality and guide you through the many challenges faced by agribusinesses of today. Our business is your agribusiness.
Righto, we go back to the action in centre field. The ball on the ground for Beau, the New Zealand back rower's got it. Moore looking for a bit of support there. Defence coming at him, can't get the ball off him. He got it away to the number one in that man in Jarrod Richardson. Richardson, the Kiwis have got a sniff of the lead here again. Here comes Richardson up to the post. He goes goal. So it's Richardson, White and Moore there for New Zealand. Strutting their stuff at the moment.
Just graduated fresh on campus. Fresh out East Atlanta with no mountains. Damn, fresh out East Atlanta.
Righto, free throw to be taken by New Zealand. That man is their number one and goal thrower, Jarrod Richardson. Goes on with the job, Richardson. He gets the stretches the lead now for New Zealand. They're 13 v 10 Zambia. We need a vehicle shifted urgently. It is New South Wales registration DFJ 03S. It's a Land Cruiser. It is on a road, parked on a road, an access road. So if you own that Land Cruiser, a New South Wales registration DFJ 03S, please move it immediately. Thirteen 10 is our score in chucker number 4, the big one, and it's another Kiwi ball. That's Beau this time down the back. The New Zealand number 3 and fullback Beau. He gave it to his number 1 in Richardson. It's the way they like to play it, New Zealand. Give it to the number 1, let him take it down the field and bounce it in and throw the goal. Jarrod Richardson looking to increase that lead. They lead by 3. New Zealand chucker number 4. Around and about Richardson now, a bit of pressure coming on him, but Beau there to take care of one defender. Oh, sucked them all in. Richardson turns it back the other way. Can he crank it up and get the pony going? They come at him again. He had to wear a bit of timber. He flicked it out the back to Beau. Moore back to Richardson. Now the left-handed number 1, a bit of open country in front of him. He takes him on the racket side, the number 3. Oh, out towards the corner. Checked it up. Drove back at the post. No, couldn't let it go. Jarrod Richardson, New Zealand number 1, on the attack. You're watching the playoff for positions 3 and 4 in the 2019 Adina World Cup. Richardson, again, Mike Cranor is there. He's in the 3 shirt now. Richardson, dummied, got under the racket, goes forward. There it is, 14 plays 10. back on the pitch again, and Damien Harris back out there now. They play on quickly on the other side with a throw-in, but ball going dead over there. So as we get towards the end of the closing stages of chucker number 4, umpires have them out in front of the flags there. The men's section's out there, and the Kiwis have got away to a break here of 14-10. And they might have it again through Richardson. No, that is a back rower. Moore flicks it back over the top to Richardson. Jarrod, Richardson, they're on a bit of a roll, the Kiwis, aren't they? Down towards the goal-scoring zone, guys. Up in the scoring box, Jarrod Richardson going to run the gauntlet. Round the 3, up to the post, great goal. 15 plays 10. So we're at 15 plays 10, time for a Zambian goal. Right now, guys, we need a goal from the Reds. Come on. Johnny Ray there on the number 1 shirt as he got it for Zambia. He had it, couldn't hold it. Ball bouncing loose out there. Is that Moore? Yeah, Beau Moore. He's forced the other way by the defence. He'll have to bring it out the other end now. Beau Moore. Moore with a bit of carry work out of the centre field. Got it up to Richardson. Richardson held up for a run. Now lets the Beau pony go across centre field. A bit of defensive work coming about from Moore. Look at Richardson flash to the zone. He has an overhead throw. Super goal. Go the Kiwis. 16-10. Yeah, we said we wanted a Zambian goal, but didn't get that. We got a great goal from the Kiwi number 3, the other end. They've set up a 6-goal break in chucker number 4, the New Zealand side. Out there in front of the flags. There's the pick up from Beau Moore. Can they convert another one? Here they go, swinging on the tack again. This could be a telling blow for Zambia if they convert this one. Time beats them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of that chucker at half-time, joining me here is Adrian Friend, the cheer squad leader for Zambia. And Adrian, you've had a great week here at Morgan Park. You're under the pump at the moment. How are you feeling about the second half?
We're worried about the game, but that's not serious because Zambia can always come back. We've got Mikey Craner, don't forget.
And mate, you've had a great week here at Morgan Park. Great to have you right alongside our broadcast point here. You've added some colour and some noise to the atmosphere. Keep it going for the final.
If I can just say from the Zombie Army, the Zambians that have come out, Australia, your hospitality has been unbelievable. Thank you so much. Your support of us has been great, and without that, we wouldn't have ended up being so far ahead in the World Cup. Thank you. Your beer's cold, and your women are warm. Well done, Australia. Thank you. Really appreciate it. If I can, while there was a gap, just a shout out to the guys at home. The whole of Zambia Polocrosse, which is about sort of 50 of us, have been camping out for 2 nights now, watching the games on the live stream. Well done, Zambia. Faga Malasha. Danny, Luca, Lily, hi. I'm on a big screen.
Well done. Well done. Please give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Adrian Friend. He's the official leader of the Zambian cheer squad. Great to have him with us here. And best of luck, Zambia, in the second half. I hope you can bring them home. Well, we go to the second half, ladies and gentlemen, of our international match. New Zealand, Zambia, and what a turnaround in chuck-it number 4 where New Zealand slotted 6 goals. Zambia unable to convert a goal there. But as you heard Adrian Friend say, we've got Mikey Cranor. We're right. So the ladies sections are back with us. Kelly Cranor's out there with Audrey Logan and Victoria Evans. That's the Zambian section. Kyla Hill, Mirren Tai, Beth Peaker of New Zealand. The first touch is going to be a Kiwi, I reckon. Yeah, that lady Beth Peaker, she was really, really strong last time we saw her out there. Did a lot of carry work for the Kiwis. Set up a couple of good goals for her number 1 goal thrower, Kyla Hill. But she's under the pump at the moment, Beth Peaker. And ball out of play over there. See what the umpire says about it. It's going to be a hit down, free throw awarded to Kyla Hill. She'll take it from over there on the sideline. The Kiwi number 1 played on, gave it away to Peaker. And Beth Peaker now, possession for New Zealand. They're attacking this big screen end, New Zealand. Here's Beth Peaker getting plenty of attention there from Kelly Cranor. Here back they come. We're trying to work her over centre field, the red defence. Peaker now going away to Hill. Hill, she only knows one way to go, this girl. Direct to the scoring zone with a bounce and a goal for the Kiwis. Back in front of the flags, umpire ready to restart it over there. In they come to form the lines, the three's right in. Righto, everybody go away and right in again. Here they come. They come in the 6 players. Ball into the line-up. It's out for the Reds. They're good enough. That is Lauren Watson out there. She left it on the deck. Picked up by the back rower for New Zealand. Mirren Tai. Mirren Tai, possession for New Zealand. Well, it's all one-way traffic at the moment, isn't it? The Reds, they can't get a crack at it at all. Come on, Zambia. Up into Devil's Corner, but that lady came back out of the scoring zone, Kyla Hill. She'll go back and under her own steam. Here she goes, centre field play, Kyla Hill. Around and about on the bay. Out into Devil's Corner she goes with a bounce. Did she regather? Did she ever? And trying to run around the front of number 3 there, and Lauren Watson. No traffic around there. She comes back the other way, hard and fast. Kyla Hill, check up, turn into the post she goes. Slots a goal. 18 plays 10. Gee, they're setting up a big break now, the Kiwis. 18-10, chuck a 5. Time out. So, time for a Zambian goal. Come on, where are those Zambian supporters? Get them cranked up. Let's get them going. Let's get them rolling. Kelly Cranor, Audrey Logan and Lauren Watson. They need a possession. They need it now. Coming through out of the ruck there. Backhander coming about there from the Kiwi number 3. She had it in the net. Should be a red ball. Yes, it is. Picked up in the centre and a flick out the back of the racket. And they'll go on the attack now through Cranor. Cranor, room to move, bounce, regather. That's what they needed. Yeah, the men's section from Zambia went scoreless in chucker number 4. It was a 6-0 chucker. That's where the difference And the score came from as we go out back to centre field where Lauren Watson and Beth Pika turn. Pika, she's been strong for New Zealand, hasn't she? Beth Pika in behind the ruck she goes. Forward looking for Hill. Flicks one out of the front of the racket. Hill takes it down. No, rolling loose. Hill will go back and throw the goal from there. Kyla Hill, easy stuff. 19 plays 11. Ball the line up now, bouncing down for the threes, for the twos, and who's got it? That lady in the centre field there, that is Mirren Tai. Mirren Tai up to Kyla Hill. Hill drags it in. Well, it's all one-way traffic going to the northern end of this stage. In chucker number 5. This is Kyla Hill looking to get to 20 figures, the Kiwis. Kyla Hill attacking the big screen end down there. You can see the action coming to you on the metadata big screen. Live action replays there. Live action and action replays along with the score there. Kyla Hill, easy stuff. In she went. Got to 20 now, the Kiwis. 20 plays 11. New Zealand 20, Zambia 11. Goes the line up, battered down Zambia's side. Cranor had a go at it, couldn't pick it up. It's on the deck. Pika's got it, I reckon. Yeah, Beth Pika flicked it away to Kyla Hill. Hill, open country in front of her. Put down the glasses. That'll be a black goal. 21 plays 11. Did she get it? No. Batted along, still on the deck. Mirren had a go. She couldn't pick it up. Here comes a Zambian 3, 1, 2. Oh, about 6 of them rode over the top of it. It's picked up by Pika. She put it in field. A lovely ball up to Kyla Hill. She gets 22. 22-11. End of chucker 5. Chucker number 6. This is Cranor. Some work to do for this man.
You heard Adrian Friend say, while this man's on the paddock, we're a chance. Let's see what he's got for us. Mikey Cranor, Chestnut Pony attacking the southern end of the main field here. Iowa Morgan Park. Oh, steal by Beau Moore. Oh, lovely, lovely work. The Kiwi fullback. Like a thief in the night, he pinched him under the nose of Mikey Cranor, and the New Zealand side go to the other end, and they should throw a goal from there. That's Richardson, that's Jason White out there now. Jason White on the paddock there, and he throws it through the uprights, and that is another goal.
I left my job, I lost my car and my home. I'm leaving for a destination I still don't know. Somewhere nobody must have duties at all.
Yeah, ball out the back now, out for the threes. A takedown on a flasher. Whirl of the racket there from the number 3, Damien Harris for Zambia. Some work to do. Here they come, the Reds. Pull back inside a Cranor. He's up to the D. Throws one. Here they come. So it's now or never for the Zambian team. Here they go through there. Number 1 again, Mike Cranor. Chucker number 6 for him. They trail by some 10 goals. Zambia. Cranor. No, 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 no. Oh. He needed that one. Desperation stuff from Cranor. And Beau Moore will bring it back from there. Moore with a bounce and a regather. Beau Moore. Leave the scoreboard alone. It's 23 plays 12. Here come the Black Ferns again through Beau Moore. Beau Moore playing in the fullback role for New Zealand here in chucker number 6. Up and forward, looking for Jason White. Found the racket of Jason White, the direct pass. White around he goes, floats one out. That'll be a good enough for a goal. 24 plays 12. We're going to get a Zambian free throw out of that lineup. Umpire not happy with the lineup and pointed the finger at the Kiwis. That is Mike Cranor playing on there. Cranor put one out the back door to his support player who pulled it in. Now Cranor said, I want it back now. Cranor, downtown he goes, got him behind Beau Moore. Beau Moore got a little tap on the ball, but he couldn't block him up. Goal. Cranor's got it again. Can they stage a mini fight back to Zambians? I put a speculator back inside, and that one didn't work for them, but it worked for the Kiwis. Gee, what a great exchange of passing there from the New Zealand players, and away on his own goes Jason White, who slots number 25. Polocrosse fans, it's great that you can be with us here at Iowa Morgan Park for this playoff between Zambia and New Zealand for to decide positions 3 and 4. We also welcome once more our viewers around Australia, around the world, on the World Wide Web, watching the live stream here from Morgan Park, Warwick, Queensland. As New Zealand are all but unstoppable, aren't they, at the moment? They're just going forward, throwing plenty of goals with number 26 thrown down there by Jason White. And some time out.
Well, it's eating me up inside. But we ran our course, we pretended we're okay. Now if we jump together, at least we can swim far away from the wreck we made. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind, 'cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile, but no, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier.
You can see the score coming to you on the metadata. Big screen, ladies and gentlemen. 26 plays 13. And New Zealand go on with their campaign here in chucker number 6. Up it goes to the number 1. And Jason White gets 27. Goal number 27. So 4 goals from him in this chucker. 27 plays 13. Ball into the lineup. On the ground, red ball, blue ball, who's got it? Kiwi ball. Big swing, ball dislodged on the ground, red ball now. Have Zambia got time for a goal down the other end? Whistle sounds. Time out.
Some pressure that looking plush. Ladies can't get enough. Got my fitness on looking buff. And all my people with my trust. Holding down for my city. If they're asking you, I'm not guilty. Only thing that I'm guilty of is making you rock with me. Work it out. Got a gang of cash and it's going all on the ball. Work it out.
Okay, free throw Zambia. Yep, free throw Zambia. And it's going to be from inside the box at the Kiwi end. That man with the ball in the racket is Damien Harris, the Zambian fullback, the number 3 for them. Harris plays on, flicked it to centre field. Out he comes into the attack zone. He gave it away to Cranor. Cranor now with the carry work. The big number 1 is through the centre ruck. Downtown he goes looking for a goal. Beaumont went at him, whistle. Oh, and a bit of traffic there to complete the chucker. That's the chucker gone, ladies and gentlemen. Chucker 6 completed. We've got a scoreline that says 27-13 in favour of New Zealand.
Traditional Australian saddlery, manufacturing right here on the Darling Downs. Visit us at 217 Anzac Avenue, Toowoomba, or australianstockmansaddlery.com.au.
The Australian built Athena Country Master. It's tough, isn't it? Yeah.
Every single night I lose it. I can't even hear the music without you. Oh yeah. Try to stop myself from calling, but I really wanna know if you're someone new. Since you've been gone, I've been dancing on my own. This boy's a
The ladies are back with us for their final strut here at Morgan Park in 2019, ladies and gentlemen. Audrey Logan's at the front there for Zambia with Kelly Cranor in the 2 shirt and Lauren Watson in the 3. Well, it's no surprise to see Kyla Hill still at the front for the New Zealand ladies with Mirren Tai behind her and Beth Pika. That combinations was worked particularly well for New Zealand. We'd just like to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of housekeeping around the place, that the canteen, the food canteen and the Clubhouse Cafe will shut at 2 p.m. for the World Cup final. So if you're looking for something, a snack, please get it before then, because it will shut at 2 p.m. for the World Cup final. And a couple of vehicles we need moved. 834 XPV, 834 XPV and DFJ 03S or 035, DFJ 035. That's a Toyota, that one, parked on a road, those vehicles, please ship them. That's the Zambian one playing there, Audrey Logan. Well, Zambia have got two chuckers to mount a fight back here. That's Logan, the left-handed number one. She floats one over the top. Is that the start of it for the Gambians? Come on, Zambia. Let's see what you've got for us. 27-14, chucker 6-7. 7. So a New Zealand free throw out of that lady is Beth. They don't need that against them, the Zambians. Time is their enemy now, the Zambians. They trail by some 13 goals. Two chuckers to play in this final. This is Beth Pika. Pika downtown, got some contact there from the Zambian number 2, couldn't get the ball out. Kyla Hill finds herself under wraps down the back there. But Pika, plenty of patience from the New Zealand fullback. She'll give it to Kyla Hill in centre field. Hill came back, took the ball down. She's thrown plenty of goals in this one, Kyla Hill. We saw a 6-0 chucker from her a little earlier in the match. And here she is on the attack again. Kyla Hill. Around the scoring box she goes. Up to the circle now. That time she was blocked up, no goal. Good work coming up out there from Lauren Watson. Watson, the number 3 shirt. Zambian fullback starts him from right on the penalty line. She floated it to centre field, dragged in the bounce. Lauren Watson, as she got room to set up a play for the Zambians. No. Ball on the ground. Pika's got it. Pika away to Kyla Hill. Kyla Hill, open country in front of her. Down to the scoring zone. Bounce, regather. And that'll be a goal. 28 plays 14. Just repeating, ladies and gentlemen, the Clubhouse Cafe in the clubhouse will close at 2 p.m. for the World Cup final. If you're looking for a snack before then, make sure you get some food. Of course, there's plenty of food vans out the back. Inside Joe Alley there, plenty of food vans out there if you're looking for something to eat. But the Clubhouse Cafe will close at 2 p.m. so all those volunteers can get a chance to watch the World Cup final. Kyla Hill gets a free walk to the penalty line. Hitting down was the ruling in the ruck by the umpires against the Zambian defence there as Kyla Hill now. A turn, she goes past Watson and throws number 29. So they're putting on a goal throwing exhibition, aren't they, the Kiwis? At 29 plays 14. Okay, umpires got him out in front of the flags. Guess who's the first to turn? Beth Pika, the Kiwi number 3, has it on the net. Pika, she'll find Kyla Hill running out in front of her here. Pika under the pump at the moment. Bit of red defence on her. She got out of that tackle. Pika, she goes back the other way. Kyla Hill still under wraps there from Watson. Oh, awkward sort of a pass in for her, Kyla Hill, but she picked it up. Good work, the Kiwi number 1. New Zealand, they can do no wrong at the moment. In the last, certainly 3 chuckers, it's been one-way traffic for New Zealand, throwing plenty of goals. There's Kyla Hill just taking her time with this one in chucker number 7 as we're watching the action up there on the metadata big screen. At 20, make that 30 now. 30 plays 14. 30 plays 14, chucker 7. The ladies are out there. So a Zambian ball out of that one. The lady in front there with the number 1 is Audrey Logan. She'll take the free throw. They've had limited opportunities in chucker number 7. The Zambians, Logan, the left-hander, flicked it out, rode onto it, runs into a wall of Kiwi defence now. No, Logan starts to get the brown pony cranked up and travelling towards the goal-scoring zone. Ran into Beth down there. Solid tackle from the Kiwi fullback. Got her in a bind there, but Logan working. Look at the ponies work there, ladies and gentlemen. Logan under the pump from Pika, but she got by the tackle. She's on the baseline. She'll fire it out. Is that good? Goal. She had to work for it. She got the goal. They get to 15, the Zambians. That'll be time, gentlemen. Thank you. Ladies, I should say. Well, ladies and gentlemen, give them a hand, please, our lady players. You won't see them again in this World Cup. Warm your hands up for them. The ladies there, Kelly Cranor, Victoria Evans, Lauren Watson, Audrey Logan from Zambia, Kyla Hill, Gemma Murray, Beth Pika and Mirren Tai representing New Zealand. You'll see them back for the presentation, of course, and that'll take place after chucker number 8, where we'll have a presentation of those two teams from the World Cup Committee, and of course trophies there at the completion of chucker number 8. Well, we've got one chucker to come in this one, ladies and gentlemen, as we look ahead now to 2 o'clock, where the World Cup final will take place right here. So don't leave your seats, don't change your dials, ladies and gentlemen. The World Cup final is coming your way, Australia and South Africa at 2 p.m.
Toyota, committed to a great deal, committed to the future. Chucker 8 of the playoff. New Zealanders look set for a win, don't they? They hold a huge lead as we go to chucker number 8. The last chucker of this one, 30 plays 15. That's Mike Cranor going to the big screen end with a goal for Zimbabwe. Gets them to 16 goals. He's got a few goals in that racket yet, Mike Cranor. He's there with Gordon Ray in the 2 shirt, Damien Harris in the 3. Jarrod Richardson back in the 1 shirt for New Zealand with Russell Tai and Beau Moore. And here's Cranor strutting his stuff again. He gets number 17. How many goals can he throw in a 6-minute chucker? Okay. Can he throw about 13? Let's see what he's got for us. Well, maybe they'll get close. Maybe they'll get close, Zambia. Is it a bridge too far? Chucker number 8, it's out the back. Moore and co. Moore down he goes. Oh, super pick-up, Beau Moore, but he cops a woodwork from the Zambian defence, and Cranor went for the backhander, couldn't pick it up, but he's got a player backing him up there. The number 3 man's got it. So
they need some goals. They need them now. Time is their enemy, Zambia. We're in chucker 8. It's only a 6-minute chucker, as has been the case throughout. The low flat pass. That's a pretty good takedown off a saddle flap there from Mikey Cranor. Beau in solid defence for the Kiwis, but Cranor, good work from the number 1. He's got another one. Oh, where was this a couple of chuckers ago? Where have they been? 18 plays 30. Chucker 8. Have we got it again? No, we haven't. I reckon Beau lines it up, digs down. He won't miss it this time. The Kiwi fullback, but they take it off him, centre field. They dig. Oh, coming through there. Nice pickup coming about from Russell Ty there. He steadies the ship for New Zealand. The New Zealand captain flicked it forward, gave it up to Richardson. Well, he's too close there. The pony ran over the D there, and you must release the ball from the racket before the pony goes inside that D down there in front of the goalposts. And Jarrod Richardson looking to consolidate the lead. Around he goes. War the woodwork, slots the goal. They get to 31, the Kiwis. So after a mini fight back early in this chucker, as Cranor got some more. Let's see what he's got. Down the touchline he goes, Cranor. Couldn't pick it up. Ball on the ground. Whistle sounding. And some time off. Well, we're in chucker 8, ladies and gentlemen, of this match-up here between Zambia and New Zealand. What a great week at Morgan Park it's been. You're going to see the highlight, of course, of the week, with the final coming up between South Africa and Australia at 2 p.m. That's not far away. Righto, this is Cranor. Cranor, can he slot a goal? Oh, Beau. Savage defence from the New Zealand fullback. Cranor knows he's riding about there on his shoulder anyway. Mikey Cranor, a stop, a check, a jump forward. The ponies have been great all week, ladies and gentlemen. Jade, the stock horses have played well, and that's another no goal from Cranor. He's missed another one. He's been under the pump from Moore. And Beau plays on into centre field. Got it up there to a galloping Jarrod Richardson. Richardson flashes into the scoring zone. Put the bounce in, got it back, down to the baseline, checks the pony up, sends him back across the face of the goals. Looking to wrap it up here. And that's a free goal. Free goal, the Kiwis, gets them to 32. Free goal, the Kiwis, gets them to 32, plays 18. 32 plays 18. Out in front of the flags, flying there in the little westerly breeze, and Beau out of the lineup. He's been one of the best for the New Zealand side. Certainly this afternoon he has. Anyway, Beau, Richardson, that put on the deck. Moore might get it back. Yes, he does. Now they hit down on the ground again. That was Cranor in there with the intercept. Almost. Ball, and horse over the line. Yep, umpire signalling there with his racket. Pony crossing the line. And the player picked it up. So that man, Jarrod Richardson, time for another goal. Here he comes. On the attack, Richardson into the D, flicks it out the back of the racket, 33, plays 18. Well, we wouldn't have called this score before they rode on, ladies and gentlemen. The Zambians shell-shocked after a couple of chuckers. They were right in it for a couple of chuckers. Then we saw a 6-0 chucker and a 6-1 chucker for the Kiwis. And that's really put a gap in them there in chuckers number 4 and 5, and that's where the damage was done to the Zambian chances of winning this one. So Mike Cranor with a free throw. Could be his last opportunity for a goal here at the World Cup. Let's see what he can do with it. Mikey Cranor, one of the superstars of Zambian Polocrosse. Cranor up to the post. He's blocked up for a run. He goes with the overhand throw and slots it. That gets him to 19.
is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, get your hands out of your pockets. Bang them together. The two great sides, Zambia and New Zealand. Zambia, the last team to come into the top 8 in World Polocrosse. Certainly not disgraced here at the World Cup, the Adina World Cup in 2019. Congratulations to the New Zealanders. A good victory there. They run out winners 33 goals to 19 over 8 chuckers. Ladies and gentlemen, that's about all you'll hear from me at the 2019 Adina World Cup. It's certainly been a pleasure to be at Morgan Park again to call be involved in my 3rd World Cup. But I'd like to thank my co-commentary team, Harry Kirk, Mikey Dewan, and Jim Callanan, along with Mark Simmons, for their work throughout the week. That's all you'll hear from me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and good afternoon.
All the crazy shit I did tonight, those will be the best memories. I just wanna let it go for tonight.
As David MacGyver just mentioned there, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take this opportunity to further congratulate and thank my Fraser's Livestock Transport call team here at the 2019 Adina Polocrosse World Cup. So Jim Callanan, David Skip MacGyver, Mark Simmons, Warwick Fraser and Mikey Dwan. You haven't heard Mikey over the microphone, but he's a man who's been looking after all the presentations and making sure we have all the information correct and where we need it. So please join me in a big round of applause for my commentary team. It's been a pleasure to work with them, and please do put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. They do a great job here, and I thank them very much.
Traditional Australian saddlery, manufacturing right here on the Darling Downs. Visit us at 217 Anzac Avenue, Toowoomba, or AustralianStockmanSaddlery.com.au.
잘 자, baby. 자기 여보 보고 싶어. 다 부질없어. You got me like 이건 아무 감정 없는 love story. 어떤 설렘도 어떤 의미도 내게 미안하지만 I'm not sorry. 오늘부터 나 Bitch 나는 solo. Troubles in your eyes, this time I'm only looking at me, myself, and I. I'ma do it on my own now. Now that you're alone, got you looking for a clone now. That's how I'm getting down, destined for the center crown. Sing it loud like 이건 아무 감정 없는 love story. 어떤 설렘도 어떤 의미도 내게 미안하지만 I'm not sorry. 오늘부터 Bitch 나는 solo. Bitch 나는 solo. I'm going solo. I'm going solo. 만남 설렘 감동 뒤엔 이별 눈물 후회 그리움 홀로인 게 좋아. 난 나다워야 하니까. 자유로운 바람처럼 구름 위에 별들처럼 멀리 가고 싶어. 밝게 빛나고 싶어. Now I'm going slow-mo. Bitch 나는 solo. I'm going solo. I'm going solo.
You and your ass invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I'm talking trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. You can be my flica. Girl, I'll be a flico.
Just while we're waiting to organise our second last presentation for the Adina Polocrosse World Cup, I have here with me Mr. Gavin Howie. Gavin suffered a serious accident some months ago, and he'd like to just say a few words to thank the Polocrosse community that have helped him through this tragedy. Ladies and gentlemen, Gavin Howie.
Thank you, Les. I'd just like to say thanks on behalf of my family from the Polocrosse community. We've had a lot of support from them since the accident through a GoFundMe fund page, and there's a club in Victoria, Trafalgar Club. They raised over $3,500 for us. So yeah, thank you to the whole Polocrosse community, because they've got behind us since the accident, and it's been a hard road, but they've certainly made it a lot easier. And thanks to the Warwick Club, they put on a great show here, and I'm glad I came down, and thank you, Les.
Thank you, Gavin, and all the very best. Thank you very much, and thank you to the Polocrosse community that supported Gavin and his family through this tragic accident that he has suffered. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting organised here. We'd like both those teams out for presentation, please, immediately. Both teams for presentation, please. I'll hand back over to Harry Kirk.
Just looking for Derek Rummel. Derek, if you're around, Derek Rummel. Derek Rummel, Team USA. Sorry? Okay, all things said here, ladies and gentlemen, to get underway with the presentation for the Division 2 final here at the 2019 Adina Polocrosse World Cup. And of course, we firstly go to our Imperial Float umpires. And a great thank you to these two umpires throughout the week, and they were here to umpire the Division 2 final. And we have Christine Franklin here on behalf of Imperial Floats to present to our two umpires of the Division 2 final. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Cody Campbell from Zimbabwe and Derek Rummel from USA. And the match referee. So each of these games has a match referee, and on this occasion for the Division 2 final, these referees are sponsored by the QPA. So we have Christine Franklin here to present to our match referee, Mr. Stewie Neal. So thank you and well done to those referees and umpires for the week. It's not a easy job to umpire at such a large event, but you do a great job. Thank you. So now, ladies and gentlemen, to the Division 2 final, and we have our players of the matches, our horses of the matches for that game, and we go to our Carroll's Truck Sales lady and male player of the match, and we have Brian Carroll here on behalf of Carroll's Truck Sales to present these prizes. So we go to our lady player of the match in the Division 2 final, ladies and gentlemen, and that goes to Kyla Hill, New Zealand. Well done, Kyla, and a few words, please.
Sure. I'd just like to thank my team. It's been an amazing experience. and our coaches and our manager and everyone else that's helped us. Big thanks to Zambia, great game. It's always fun with you guys. And thank you to everyone else that came out and supported. It's great seeing so many people here.
Thank you, well done, Kyla. And now to our Carroll's Truck Sales Male Player of the Match, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Jarrod Richardson, New Zealand. So, well done, Jarrod, and a few words, please.
Cheers, Kirky. Yeah, firstly, just thank my team. It's been a bloody great week with you. We've played our hearts out and really showed it in that final there. Thank you, Zambia. It was a great game. Big thanks to all the Kiwi supporters that made the trip over the ditch. Been cheering all week for us. Definitely have a beer or two in the bar tonight with you fellas. And lastly, I'd like to thank Bennett Rackets for sponsoring our team. And he whipped me up a nice little Pink Panther at the beginning of this week, and it's gone all right.
Thank you, and well done, Jarrod Richardson and Kyla Hill, the player of the matches in the Division 2 finals. We move on now to the Black Toyota, and we have Damien Purcell from Black Toyota, another major sponsor of the World Cup here. And the men's horse of the match goes to horse 107 Jade, owned by Lance Anderson. So we have horse 107 Jade, if we have Jade here. And if anyone from the Anderson, Lance is probably getting ready back there. So anyone from Team Anderson here to receive this award? Or the player? Yes, please. So here it is, horse 107 Jade, owned by Lance Anderson. And Jason White there to receive the prize. He played the horse and played it well. Thank you, and I'll just hand Jace to say a few words.
I'd just like to thank the Andersons for lending the horse. What a horse. Yeah, she's ridden hard for me all week. She just keeps going and going and going, and she doesn't give up. Thanks a lot for that, eh? And then to everyone that lend horses, it's a big thing to do. Yeah, good on you. Thank you.
Thank you. And now to the Iowa Petroleum Ladies Horse of the Match. And we have Stuart Moreland here from Iowa to present this, ladies and gentlemen, to horse 97, Belldiva Josie Acres, owned by Phil Cant. And this is a registered Australian stock horse. So if we have Phil not too far away, he also... So we may have Phil, otherwise we'll invite the player of this horse to come forward and receive the prize. Ladies and gentlemen, Belldiva Josie Acres. And that concludes the presentations for the players and the individual prizes from that Division 2 match. We now move on to the Division 2 Adina Polocrosse World Cup team presentations. And we have Grant Menzies from Adina Watches. And we also have the Mayor of the Southern Downs here, Lady Tracy Dobie. Would you like to say a few words, Tracy?
Well, thank you very much. I'd just like to start by saying that on behalf of the Southern Downs Regional Council, can I thank all the sponsors for this event, particularly Grant Menzies from Adina. I think that they've done a tremendous job in sponsoring the World Cup Polocrosse, and the same for all of the sponsors that have done so much. And I know there'll be lots of thanks and lots of praise today. I just want to make sure that our volunteers don't miss out. The event wouldn't have happened without them, so thank you to the volunteers.
Thanks, Lady Mayor. When I look around the ground today, it's full of families, and this has been an incredible induction to the Polocrosse family for us at Adina Watches. You know, we're just a little family business down in Brisbane, and to become part of this family, I have personally never met a better group of people all in one place in my life. It's been humbling. So thank you very much for making us and my team at Adina welcome. So to the players, these sorts of events certainly can't go on without the spectacle that you do. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, you make what you do look incredibly easy, but I know it's not. So thank you for that. But I hope you all enjoy these beautiful washes that we've handcrafted for you down in Brisbane. And when you go back home, you'll look at that watch and you'll think of us here in Warwick. So thank you.
Thank you, Grant, and a welcome to you, to the Polocrosse family as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the Division 2 final, we go to our runners-up, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Team Zambia. Zambia, represented by Victoria Evans, Lauren Watson, Kelly Cranor, Audrey Logan, Damien Harris, the captain, Mikey Cranor, Gordy Ray, John Ray, the coach, Henry Harris, the manager, Henry Beckett, and the chairman, Steve Crazies. And he's way down there, but I'll invite the captain to come forward and say a few words on behalf of Team Zambia. Ladies and gentlemen, Damien Harris.
Thanks, Harry. First of all, I'd like to thank our sponsors, our main sponsors, Ford and Barclays. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to make the trip out here, so please can we have a hand for our sponsors. To all the horse volunteers, Clay and his team, the extras who helped, the Logans, Trent, Amy. Guys, thank you so much for the effort you've put in. Walking the horses a couple times a day was tough, doing everything else. It really helped us out, so thank you. To the Eaton and the Stewart family, they set up a tent for us in the stables where we could have lunch every day, drinks, wherever we wanted to chill out. It made a big difference for the team, so thank you to you. Karen and Kyla, they've been our main horse coordinators. They've worked from dawn to dusk. Without them, we wouldn't have had horses on the last day, so thank you so much for all your efforts. To Nikki, Renee, the Rays, all your extra little bits that you did for us, it made a big difference. Adrian and the Zami Army, guys, you guys were fantastic. We still think you're the best supporters here, so thank you for everything you do. Also to our Zambian Polocrosse family, we're not very big, but back home they were up at 2 in the morning watching our games, so thank you guys, it means a lot to us. To all the horse owners who put their horses in and trusted us with it, thank you so much. This World Cup won't happen without it. A big thank you to the grillsers who put in the horse that I rode, and I think every other team member will say thank you to their horse owner. So thank you to the horse owners. To Warwick Polocrosse Club, Les Fraser, guys, thank you so much for this venue. It's incredible. It's one of the best venues we've ever played at. To our coach and manager, guys, all the effort you guys have put in, a big thank you to you. To the players we played against, and then to my team. Guys, you put in a lot of effort leading up to this World Cup. We can go home with our heads held high. Thank you very much.
Well done, Damien, and well done, Team Zambia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to the winners of the Division 2 final of the 2019 Adina Polocrosse World Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Team New Zealand. New Zealand, represented by Miran Tai, Beth Peaker, Gemma Murray, Kyla Hill, the captain, Russell Ty, Beau, Jarrod Richardson, Jason White, the coach, Shane Hill, the assistant coach, Terry Donnelly, the manager, Nikki Schraft, and the president of New Zealand Polocrosse Association, Neil Smith. Here they are. Put your hands together. The winners of the Division 2 final, New Zealand. And we'll invite their captain forward, ladies and gentlemen, Russell Ty, to say a few words. Well done.
First off, I'd like to thank a big thanks to John O'Neill, our horse coordinator, and all the people that helped John. They started their day at about 5:30 every morning, and they were still going at 6 o'clock at night. So big day for them, and they've been a massive part of us being able to make it here today. So thanks, John. I'd like to thank our sponsors that have got us here. There's too many to mention, but it's basically all of New Zealand Polocrosse that's got them behind us. Big thanks to our supporters. You guys are awesome. We can hear you wherever we go, and that's once again awesome part to. Thank you very much to Zambia. You guys played really well today, and great skills, great sportsmanship. So thank you very much. Thank you very much to Warwick Club and Les Fraser for the work that they've done here. Absolutely awesome. Like everyone said, great fields, great facilities, second to none. Massive thank you to my team. As you can see by my hair colour, I'm a bit older than most of them. But awesome to play with such a group of skilled players, and pretty humbling for me to play with great players like this. Thanks very much to our manager Nikki, coach Shane and Terry, and President Neil. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Russell, and well done, Team New Zealand. We now move on to our individual prizes for Division 2, and we go to the champion players of the series. So the Cowles Truck Sales champion lady player of the series, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Beth Peaker, New Zealand. So well done, Beth, champion lady player of the series in the Division 2 final at the 2019 Adina Polocrosse World Cup. And I'll go to Beth for a few words. Well done.
Well, I'm not very good at sprinches, but pretty pleased about this. And once again, thanks a lot for the team. I wouldn't have got here without you. You can't do it on your own. So thanks very much.
Thank you, and congratulations, Beth. And now to the Cowles Truck Sales champion male player of the series in the Division 2 final, ladies and gentlemen, Beau, New Zealand. And ladies and gentlemen, I hand you over to Beau to say a few words. Congratulations.
Yeah, firstly, just thanks to all the guys who lent horses. Yeah, we obviously can't play them on donkeys, and the horses here today were unreal. So, and all my team and my family, and especially my wife Nadine, for helping me get here. Yeah, thanks guys.
Well done, Beau, and well done, Beth. We move on now to the champion women's horse of the Division 2 final, sponsored by Iowa Petroleum. And we have Stuart Moland here to present this prize. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the champion women's horse of the Division 2 final. Goes to horse 75, Jaylyn Downs Perth, owned by John O'Neill. Do we have John, or we're going to stick with Tom? It's Tom's horse. Tom, you better say a few words. I'll hand you over to Tom O'Neill. Congratulations, mate.
Yeah, firstly to Beth and Kyla, I believe both of you rode the mare and couldn't have asked for better jockeys. Beth Afey put the mare in and done a great job getting her here and ready, and yeah, no, she's a very nice little mare. She's 4-year-old by McCallum. McCallum's at Justin Lyndall Hafey's, and highly recommend you putting the horse to him. Thank you.
Thank you, and well done to Tom and John O'Neill. So now to the champion men's horse, sponsored by Black Toyota. And we have Damien Purcell from Black Toyota here to present this. Ladies and gentlemen, this goes to horse 17, Blazer, owned by John Mullins. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. It's a great honour to win a horse prize at an event like this to the Mullins family and Blazer. I'll invite one of you two to say a few words about the pony.
Thank you. Blazer's a great horse. We bred this bloke. He's by Minstrel too, and out of a mare that I bred many years ago. Thank you.
Well done. So, ladies and gentlemen, now on to the Australian Stock Horse prizes in the Division 2 finals here. And we have Craig Young from the Australian Stock Horse Society to present the champion women's Australian Stock Horse. And that's horse 97, Belldiva, Josie Acres, owned by Phil Can. So, ladies and gentlemen, the champion women's Australian Stock Horse, Belldiva Josie Acres, owned by Phil Cant. Thank you. And now to the champion men's Australian Stock Horse in the Division 2 final. Ladies and gentlemen, this goes to horse 109, Berragoon Scarlett, owned by Team Berragoon. As we invite Scarlett forward, I'll ask Craig to say a few words on behalf of the Australian Stock Horse Society.
Thank you, Harry. Once again, just like to say how pleased we are to be part of the World Cup Polocrosse Carnival this last week. As you can see, our horses represent us very well. And I'd like to once again congratulate and thank our members, breeders and owners that have done a mighty job in presenting these horses here for our international friends to ride. There's no doubt everyone will go home with an understanding of what it's like to throw a leg over a Rolls Royce in the industry. Thanks very much.
Thank you, and thank you to the Australian Stock Horse Society. Do we have Berragoon? Do we have this horse here? So we have Charlie and Sarah Grills from Team Berragoon coming down. So we'll present the prize to them. So congratulations to Team Berragoon. And I'll hand you over to Charlie Grills to say a few words.
Yeah, this is, yeah, she's a great mare, that mare. She's out of the Great Mare Ravers, and Jimmy's playing on another Ravers. Yeah, you know, and Damien, you played a great mate, looked after for me. Come to my place and play with me anytime. Yeah, great, thank you.
Thank you, and well done, Team Berragoon. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the presentations for the Division 2, and in a short moment we will step into the World Cup final, the 2019 Adina Polocrosse World Cup Finals.